It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, it's a Monday. It is the start of a new week, and I have a sentence to share with you that I didn't think that I would be sharing with you today. We have new music from Deep Purple. Yeah, that band from the late 60s. They've got a brand new album out, y'all, and my patrons have told me it's pretty damn good, y'all. So I have decided to dive into some brand new music from Deep Purple. I'm excited that you are here. We've heard a bunch from this band over the life of the channel, but hardly anything from this millennium. Y'all, we've heard, of course, Child in Time, their entire Machine Head album, the Made in Japan live album, Space Truckin', Hush. We've heard Burn and Fireball. We've heard their cover of Help from the Beatles, and I've analyzed the Concerto for Group and Orchestra. That's over on our Patreon. But our task today is to listen to new music from their album Splat. Splat with an exclamation point. It was released on July 3rd, and for this album, they released 3 promotional singles. I'm going to listen to 2 of them with you today. We're going to hear Arrogant Boy and Guilt Trippin'. If they can do Space Truckin', they can do Guilt Trippin', right? So the band formed in 1968, which means they're in their 58th year. Incredible. And they've famously been through many lineup changes, but here is who is currently in the band. Y'all, we've got Ian Pace on the drums, the only original member and lifelong member of the band. He's still there, and he's laying down the drums. Ian Gillan is on vocals, harmonica, and percussion. He famously fronted the group in their Mark II era, the 1969 to 73 time period. He's been back with the band for a few years in the 80s, and then ever since 1992. Roger Glover, another classic member from the Mark II days. He's on bass and keyboards. Don Airey is on keyboards. He's been with Deep Purple since 2002, when he took over for John Lord, who had retired at that point. We've heard Don Airey with Rainbow, with Ozzy Osbourne, with Black Sabbath, I think with Jethro Tull. I've seen him around, y'all. And rounding out the band, we have Simon McBride on guitars. He is the newest member. He came in 2022. He's from Northern Ireland, and he also played on their previous album, which was called Equals One, or the equal sign and then a 1. So as I have read in and as I have heard from our patrons, this album is one of Deep Purple's more hard-rocking albums in quite some time. It's a pseudo-concept album. It's an end of humanity type of concept. And Ian says in the liner notes that it's not in a crude, apocalyptic way. It's just they're thinking about metamorphosis into something beyond physical existence. They're tackling some big questions here. And it sounds like we've got some really hard rocking music, which is great for us on a Monday. So let's get it started, y'all. The first track and the lead single on the album is called Arrogant Boy, and it goes like this. Here we go. Okay.
Well, Billy couldn't read or write. He never read a book in his life. Looked like shit. Face didn't fit.
It looked like shit. His face didn't fit, and he only ever went out at night.
Billy got invited to parties. He would always dress to annoy. Billy fancied his chances.
It's like a minor 5.
Billy had a special trick. He would make the punters tick. For making the elite to a picked up peak. You know, Billy lived by his wits. Billy didn't have a choice. Got buried underneath the noise. He
So C major with Lydian over it, down to A. Listen to that! Back to E minor. Yo! Quick trip around the circle of fifths. Nice riff. Yeah. There's those. The C with the Lydian scale. Drop the third. You can keep the top part intact. Going back and forth from flat 6 to 4. Come on, Billy. Took his time and then enjoyed the reputation of an arrogant boy. Really? He's so arrogant, he decided, I'm just going to end the song there. Deal with it. That could have gone on for double the length of time. The riffs in there, I mean, hard rocking stuff, y'all. I heard it first. I was thinking that it was in A minor. I think really it was in E minor. But when you go to that A chord at the start of the verses, it just gives you that 4 to 1 then. I thought it was 1 to minor 5, but it's really 4 to 1. And then you do the... When you go to the 6th chord, it's basically the 4. Okay, the 4 would be A, right? A, C, E. Make it 4/7. Add a 7th to that chord. You add a G. What's the top 3 notes? It's a C major chord. So really, he's going back and forth there, or they are going back and forth in that one big chorus section that, or the solos that they were doing, and playing that same E minor scale over the top of these chords. So you go to C and you think it's not the C major scale, it's a C Dorian scale, because C is not Do, right? C is the 6th chord, and so you're using the scale from E natural minor, but you're just doing it over C. Just drop the 3rd, and you can keep everything else that you're doing up top the same, right? And so it just deepens that sonority a bit, and it gives them time to spend just expounding on those ideas, and we get an arrogant boy. Billy lived his life in the dirt, didn't really give a squirt. He'd be standing there, head in the air. Well, Billy, salt of the earth. I think we all know a Billy, don't we? A fun way to start an album, y'all. Right off the bat, you get the organ, you get the fast tempo, you get the riffs. I'm into it. I really, really am. Let's get to the other song, Guilt Trippin'. So on their website, Ian says that the song starts, and I'm in the studio, and I don't have any words for it yet. So what do? I just start screaming. It was the pure joy of it. And I vowed when I was 40 that I'd stop screaming by the time I was 60. Now I'm looking back and thinking, whatever the hell happened to that? So I guess we're going to give it a go. So I think we're going to get to hear some good old-fashioned high Ian Gillan vocals. And I think this is a hard rocker as well. And apparently the song imagines a conversation between God and Charles Darwin. That's a conversation that I think that I would love to eavesdrop on if it ever happens, right? It imagines, so what are they doing? What do you do when you go have a big time conversation? You share a drink at a pub. That's the setting that we're given here. The song imagines God and Charles Darwin sharing a drink at a pub. They are feeling guilty about how things are going on Earth. Remember this general apocalyptic sort of end of humanity thing. So the premise is things aren't going well. And so God is guilt tripping along with Charles Darwin. I got to hear this, y'all. So let's do it. Guilt tripping from Deep Purple. Here we go. Those are chords that are separated by a half step. So B flat major to A. I hear that as laid a soul, which would make that do. Something's coming. They stayed in A. Guilt tripping. In the outside lane. He's not a highway star. So is that flat 2 to 1 or is it flat 6 to 5? I'm guilt tripping on the last train home. Check it out. Sequential pattern. G to D. Yeah, they're all over the place now. Listen to that. So that's a 6. The G. So they're in B minor now. Check them out. Just back and forth between B minor and G major. That's that same thing how you can just drop the third, you can keep all this stuff on top and deepen that harmony. This is great, by the way. So the original idea. What a fun tune that is. Yeah, they never give me they never give me the resolution of where those two chords normally occur, right? If we get normally it's that being 1, 6 to 5 to 1. But they never give us D minor, right? That's really where that B flat comes from. It's flat 6 to 5 to 1 in that key, and that's that C sharp becomes our leading tone. So that Phrygian tetrachord, yadum, beadum, that we're used to hearing normally comes at a half cadence. Do, ti, la, sol, do, instead of fa, mi, ra, do, and that becomes do, right? Built on A, but that's kind of where they went to. How do they do that? Something like that. Really, really incredible. And then by the time they get to those B minor to G, again, you keep the top 3 notes, you deepen the third. You just really, instead of the root, third, and fifth, you get a new root, and you get a third, fifth, and seventh, or you get a fifth, seventh, and ninth, you know, or you get a seventh, ninth, and a sharp 11, you know, if you're playing at home. That's how you build those jazzy chords. Just keep dropping thirds in your bass, and you're adding thirds to the bottom of it, as well as you can add thirds to the top of a chord and keep stacking, right? That was so much fun, friends. Really, really fun. I'm impressed. I mean, the patrons told me, Doug, I know that this was not on your radar, but Deep Purple, new music, and you like rock and roll? Because it's some pretty good rock and roll. I mean, hard rocking with just enough prog thrown in there, and we got riffs, and we've got heaviness, we've got great vocals, solid guitar playing, and of course, a very experienced rhythm section. And my goodness, friends, put this in the category of exceeds expectations. I'm really excited to dive into more of this album. What a gift. 58 years into their existence, and they come out with new music that's exciting and fresh. It's really wonderful. So, of course, I looked up that, okay, they've got a new album. They've got to be promoting it or out playing. What are they up to? So I went to their website. Guess where they are? At, like, literally, as I record this today, they're in Montreux, Switzerland, I think on stage, and they're playing at the Montreux Jazz Festival. And I thought, well, isn't that serendipitous? Because that was the location all those years ago of the infamous fire that inspired Smoke on the Water, right? How cool. How cool. So all these years later, you know, life has a way of coming back around, doesn't it? It's wonderful that these guys are feeling good enough and with enough energy and enough, spunk to really come back with music like this. I'm really excited and happy for them. So they're playing some dates in Europe. They're coming back to North America for a big tour. It looks like they've got Kansas along as support, and on some of the dates, they've got Jefferson Starship along as support as well. So if you like this, like I did, take a look and see if they're coming your way, friends. But for us, I think that's going to be it for today. And what a great way to start off a new week, right? I wouldn't call it metal, but again, hard rocking, a bit of prog thrown in. I will take that for a Monday every single time, y'all. That got my blood going, and I'm excited to share this new music from Deep Purple with all of you. We've heard Guilt Trippin' and Arrogant Boy from their brand new album, Splat. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time on another edition of The Daily Doug.